What's going on, Cobber fam? My name happens to be Poet, and welcome to the Transfer Roundup. And this wonderful man to my left is
David Vujac.
And anytime we're speaking about a player and we need some facts, we always turn to the wonderful man that is the Fact Man. Right, sorry. Anyway, today we speak about all your transfers, all your rumours.
We talk about what teams need strengthening, and we're picking the Aguero shirt winner from last week.
All right, first up, let's talk about a wonderful, wonderful contract renewal at this great club that is achieving so much in 9th place with injured players. Mignolet has got a new contract, everyone. Oh my God, I mean, I thought like,
I thought might get Butland, might, get a good keeper.
You might go Butlands, but I'll tell you what, Florent de Decken says Liverpool renewing Mignolet's contract, and he has the crying emoji face of laughter. Booch, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I think it's more like a crying emoji sad face that I have on right now.
Okay.
My soul right now is the crying emoji sad face. Mignolet actually keeps quite a few clean sheets here and there when there's not many shots at him. But, when people take shots at Mignolet, a lot of the time he doesn't deal with them well. A lot of the time with high balls, with corners, Mignolet struggles. So what do? Give him a new contract!
Anyway, moving on to other transfer dealings that have happened. We've got another contract renewal, this time at a club that happens to be where these all these newspapers are at the top of the table, just like my team, Arsenal. Monreal, brand new contract. How do I feel?
How do you feel?
Great. Statistically, him and Bellerin are the best fullbacks in the Premier League, so why wouldn't I feel happy?
Those are some, renewals, but we also have some done deals we can chat about. Afobe has gone to Bournemouth. Poet, any thoughts on that? Afobe to Bournemouth.
Got 10 mil. He used to be at Arsenal. He's good friends with Jack Wilshere, so I kind of feel that's probably not the best signing.
Austin has gone to Southampton.
Yeah.
What do you think about that move?
Southampton have the right players around them, the likes of Ward-Prowse, Mane, Tadic, who can create opportunities. They just need someone clinical up front. I think Shane Long is not clinical enough. Bags of pace, bags of energy, but just not prolific. And Pele's gone a little bit cold. He's gone a little bit cold.
He's gone cold.
And obviously cold Chinese is amazing, but cold players, not good, man.
Shelvey to Newcastle.
One thing he's going to give Newcastle United that they seem to lack, despite the fact they got players like Tiote, is that real fight in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
He's aggressive, he's not afraid to get stuck in. And I think if you're in a relegation battle, which they are, it's nice to have players like Perez and Wijnaldum and all these wonderful flamboyant players. Wijnaldum. But they need to be complemented by somebody that's not afraid to get their shirt dirty. And I don't think he's afraid to get his shirt dirty. No. On top of that, he's a good footballer.
But one that we actually predicted from the rumour mill, the rumour section, Stephen Naismith has gone to Norwich.
He's guaranteed to get at least 5 goals between now and the end of the Premier League. So that could possibly be something that saves them. And he's not afraid to turn up against big clubs. He's got a great hat-trick come off the bench against Chelsea this season. So he's not, is Chelsea a big club? But he's not afraid to get, stand up against big clubs. So I think he's going to be a useful addition.
Now, we are moving on to transfers. Transfers.
Woo!
Transfers. Rumours.
Because they fast transfers, isn't it?
Yeah. Rumours! What? Who's this? Where's she moving? What? Who are you?
Decent story here about Andros Townsend, once the England saviour, now scrapping it out in the under-21s. Apparently a loan move blocked for Townsend by Levy.
Why?
Do you reckon he wants money for him? I think he wants money. Levy is just definitely one of them individuals that's just more concerned with the dollar than anything else. I think he hasn't really got Tottenham's best interests at heart. This business move here shows that he doesn't care about the players at the club.
It's a fall from grace, like his hairline. It's just everything's gone downhill for him.
Also now, we've got Iggy Azalea that might make his way to Chelsea. Iggy, the boy Igalo, the one from Watford that loves to give people what Leon Knight calls the Bambi. So that's, when he spins around and then everyone does the splits, like Colatorre, and then they do the Bambi, and I was like, woo! That's what he does. Igalo at Chelsea, what do you reckon?
That's not going to happen. That's a bit of trash talk from the Daily Mirror. But no. I just don't think he'd go now. Watford are playing quite well. They might even snatch a little Europa League place. I wouldn't be going in January.
But can you trust the paper that has the Sultan of South Wales on the front? Of course not. Let's talk about Sam Byron now. I don't know much. Do you know anything really, Vuj?
Sam Byron, there's a burger joint called Byron.
Timsy, what do you know?
While at Leeds, he was likened to Gareth Bale, and not for his big ears, but it was for his playing style.
Lycan for Gareth Bale, but 22 years old and we don't know him. That's a problem.
He plays right back.
Oh, he plays right back?
Yeah.
So Byron's a right back, apparently.
A right back that plays like Gareth Bale.
That might, you know what that might suggest?
It's like them strikers that play like Carragher. My favourite type of striker.
Do you know what that kind of says to me though? This is me trying to predict the future here. If they're trying to sign Byron and they've got Carl Jenkinson, which is pretty young, possibly Debussy on his way out of Arsenal, we've got Bellerin, Jenkinson coming back to Arsenal to provide competition for Bellerin, and they're already getting in a replacement.
Well, Copper fam. Do you know more about Byron? Do you know more about any players? Leave a comment below. Oh, this one might interest you. We got a couple of very reliable sources. Football City FC and Sam Bettany says Ramsey to Barcelona.
To play in front of who? Rakitic. No? Iniesta? Oh, the Turan. So where are you getting this rumour? You're as bad as these tabloids, because you can't just say Ram. Do you know what? Let's do Akin Fenwa to Chelsea. Let's do Akin Fenwa to Real Madrid, up front with Cristiano Ronaldo and Benzema. Why don't we do Byron to Real Madrid to play right wing with Gareth Bale, and guess what? He's next to the person he plays like now.
I know, this is a rumour segment of the show. They just come in, Paul.
Oh, mate.
I know you might be offended because it is Ramsey and he's definitely one
Yeah,
of the
he's
best
big.
players. But it's like Coutinho going to Barca. I think it will happen one day.
Cavani probably going to Juventus. Now this is an interesting story. Cavani apparently came out and said that he's played for PSG for a long period of time, left wing, and he's a striker. That apparently offended Blanc, and Blanc temporarily puts him on the transfer list. This is what I'm hearing from reliable sources.
Reliable sources. He's not going to get in front of Ibra, is he?
No.
It's not going to happen. So I don't know why he's angry. Move on. I say move on, definitely.
Do you see move on to the next point or just move on to another club?
Oh, no, another club. But we can move on to the next point as well.
All right, here we go. It was on apparently the back of the Mirror. And this story is, this is just stupid.
Lily Cross.
Lukaku to Manchester United for a record fee of £65 million.
I feel like the Mirror, right, and certain other news services you can't name.
Tabloids.
They kind of have like these like punch words, and it's like record. They have like breaking, and they just kind of like, oh, what can we put together? And like, let's pick a number, 75 million. Oh mate, get some more from the adjective drawer. Yes, bang, boom, and they just get this headline. And like, oh man, who? They're basically clickbaiting.
On the newspaper.
And there's no, I mean, you can't even. What are they? They're paper baiting. They can't even click it. Shane Long to Liverpool, said by Matt Day, and quite a few people have been talking about it.
Well, you're a Liverpool fan. Talk to me.
Oh, just fuck off in it. Just fuck off in it. Fuck's sake, Shane Long. Really? Shane fucking Long to save our season. Shane fucking Long. What the fuck? Shane fucking Long.
There's another rumour here from Mega Mr. Moran.
I don't want to do the show anymore.
I think you should. Cavani to Arsenal, thoughts? I don't think it's going to happen. I think Wenger's just going to show a lot of faith
How are you trying
in...
to buy Pato, an injured player?
I just don't think it's going
It
to
wants to
happen.
be the white Daniel Sturridge.
We've got Nolita. Now, I don't really know much...
Nolito.
Nolito. I don't really know much about Nolito. I did watch Celta Vigo, though, this season against Barcelona, and they were pretty impressive. Even Diego Aspas is doing bits. So, look, I don't know much about this boy, but I know someone that does. His name, Timsy.
He has struggled for consistent scoring form throughout his career, really.
Fam!
Especially at Barcelona.
Timsy, he scored 35 in 84. That's 1 in 3.
If you let me finish,
That's 1 in 3, Timsy.
I was about to say, but he has performed well at Celta Vigo.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Also, his name spelt backwards is Otilon, which is a popular eardrop manufacturer.
That's a sick fact.
Nolito, who I have watched and I have seen some YouTube highlights, I think he's a quality player.
But he's 29. Do we really want a 29-year-old at Arsenal
No.
coming in? Nah.
That's why he's not going to come.
Okay, 2 weeks ago, myself and Vuj offered you the opportunity to win a fantastic shirt signed by none other than Sergio Aguero. Where's the shirt?
Timsy, I chucked it in.
Now, there are a couple of...
Sorry.
Sorry, go on. There was a couple of comments that we asked for, and I think, Vuj, you've got some there. You're going to read them through and find out who the winner is. Chosen by you, obviously.
Timsy, you got to iron these shirts, man. can't just scrunch it up like this. Anyway. Nicholas Joseph Francis says, I should get the shirt because I was in the love with the perfect girl who's a City fan. What? We lost momentum because of the distance. I live in London. And I get the shirt, I can drive up and give it to her and get her back. Genuinely serious, by the way.
So?
Josh Dixon, I have Dick in my name. Please give feedback me the shirt.
That's what I'm talking about.
That sounds like a proper reason.
You know
Kyle
what I mean?
Pollen, give me the greatest day of my life in 2012. Weaving through QPR defenders like Fabian Delph Snake and pinging a 10-yard screamer into the back of the net was a truly unforgettable moment for any City fan. And KSI's sister says, I do. That is tough, you know. You know what? I'll give it to Kyle Pollen. He actually sounds like a City fan.
Oh, the guy that's girlfriends.
No, Kyle Pollen.
What did he say?
The guy who said that Aguero gave him the greatest day of his life in 2012. I think that's only right.
Oh, yeah, for real. Do you know? Oh, bitch.
Kyle, the shirt is yours. Thank you very much for your comment.
All right, well, everyone, make sure you let us know all the transfers and rumours you are aware of at the time they happen. As soon as you hear something, just leave a comment under the video and say, by the way, I just heard this story, or have I seen Wayne Rooney in Tottenham flipping
Chinese
L train?
whispers, your grandma, your dog might bark out someone's name. You never know. You never know where the rumour's going to come from.
Yeah, don't just rely on Chinese people to whisper. We don't mind if they're Jamaican, Serbian.
Any whispers.
Any whispers are fantastic with us. Well, I've been Poet. Who have you been?
David Vianney.
As always, this has been the Transfer Special. Take care, everyone. Goodbye. I love you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I've fucking plugged everything.